Hi guys, welcome back to Urb'n Barz and another UK reaction. I'm amped and excited because I followed this guy for more than 2 years, Tom MacDonald. I can definitely say that I'm a fan and I relate 100% to Tom. Anyway guys, tonight I'm reacting to his new track, Don't Look Down. So guys, it's Tom MacDonald and Don't Look Down.
I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell.
So already, in less than 10 seconds, he said his smile is hiding from his mouth. I mean, Tom is just excellent. I followed this guy, as I said, for more than 2 years. And the first time I heard his stuff, I'm sure it was he had a problem with Mac Lethal. And as soon as I heard his rhymes and I heard what the back and forth between them two, I knew that Tom MacDonald was a guy that I wanted to relate to, wanted to listen to, and wanted to follow. So I followed him for the last 2 years or more. Anyway, let's get back into this track, Don't Look Down, and I'm going to play it again from the top. Here we go, guys. Don't Look Down.
I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high, my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down.
So, I mean, already, if you have a look at his face, right, he's got those black eyes. So he's got black eyes, black pupils, everything about that. And from what I gather, and I've seen in so many videos, pop videos and music videos, etc., over the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years, is that kind of the black eyes is the dead look. To me, it's the look from death, darkness. There's nothing beyond and behind those eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. So obviously that looks like there's some kind of disconnect between this world and the next. The eyes are the windows to the soul. So if his eyes are blacked out like they are there, is there an issue, a disconnect between what's here and, you know, what's next? I mean, I might be looking into this a lot more than whatever, but those are the sort of instant viewpoints I get. So there's also from the darkness side of things, but also from the reality, but also from the happiness, the sadness as well. You know, because you know, people say people have got like dead eyes. There's nothing there when you look through their eyes. So it could be, you know, what Tom's saying is that you know, all that's happening now has just sort of left, you know, people with a lot of dead space, a lot of dead weight, a lot of, you know, sort of nothingness between now and outside in reality. But anyway, I digress, guys. Let's go on. I'm going to play it one more time from the top, guys, and I'm going to try and not interject too much. So it's Don't Look Down, and my man, Tom MacDonald.
I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high, my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a meteoric rise, keep ignoring all the horror stories like so-and-so got way too famous and ended up killing himself with some pills and a knife. Ayy, I am not the one who's gonna self-destruct, got it out the mud. I can way too far to fail or screw it up. I ain't dropping balls, I just blew them up. Ayy, I will never let my mental illness be the cause of my downfall. I will never lie to none of my fans. If I did, it would sound wrong.
So Tom is talking about what I was talking about before. In the 90s in hip hop, it was all about keeping it real. So what Tom's saying is he is real, he's not a fake. There's a lot of industry fakes in the game here that have been built up either from the record companies, the management, or the industry, or, you know, even the media themselves, whatever. And they've had this instant rise to fame, instant rise to stardom, and then as soon as that, poof, they're burnt out, gone, vanished, disappeared, and some of them even ended up dead in certain aspects. But what Tom's saying is he's been on this path for a long time. And you know, when fame, when stardom and when recognition hits, it's not going to burn him out, it's not going to retire him, and it's not going to end up with Tom sort of, you know, bad news about Tom's going to be here. He's here for the long term, and also what he says is going to carry on. He's not going to let people influence what he says, or people try and shut his mouth from what he wants to say. You know, and that was what drove me in hip hop in the 90s. They keep it real. If you want to be a gangster, you're a gangster. You know, if you want to be a player, you're a player. You want to be a baller, you're a baller. But don't pretend that you're something that you're not, because you're going to get found out. And once you get found out, that's it. You know, I'm not going to name too many names here. I'm not going to mention certain names, but there you go. But what Tom's saying is that you can have a meteoric rise to fame, but sometimes it could be manufactured as well. So you best know who you're dealing with, who you're following, who the artist you're supporting as well. But I'm going off at a tangent here with Tom MacDonald, because I followed him for the last 2 years, whatever. I've seen what he's been through. I've seen the industry backlash against Tom, but now they're turning around because Tom's getting numbers now. I followed him when he wasn't getting any numbers. And he was around a long time before that. Tom's getting numbers now, and you see the industry trying to back him now in some ways, although they tried to play him when he released his track a couple of months back, and they tried to put other people in front of him. But Tom doesn't play that way. No way. He don't play that way, sir. He's going to be the same Tom MacDonald you saw yesterday, the same Tom MacDonald you saw the year before, and the same Tom MacDonald you saw the year before that. And all them times he was getting no love from you guys. But now, because he's getting love and he's getting recognition, all you guys start to love him. Man, you guys need to keep it real, son. Keep it real, man.
I will never try convincing you dummies. This isn't the town hall. Never look down, never look down. Just look around, y'all. Hey, all of my demons are here. All I can feel is fear. All I can do is keep being myself, and that's what I've been doing for 32 years. All of my haters came out, chasing my name for some clout. What are they angry about? They're climbing as high as their ladders can take them and screaming my name, but I don't look down. Hi guys, remember me? I'm the white guy. Everybody wanted to cancel. Nice try. Too sick, I might die right. 2 fists full of middle fingers, I got no time for high fives. Too rich for a drive-by. Pay the pilot on my private jet to keep it low and do a flyby. Take 9 knives on a bike ride. Why 9? Cause I heard that a has 9 lives. I'm the one that y'all hated. I'm the one who won the game, got paid and famous. I'm the one who laughed in all their faces that became the greatest since old Slim Shady. I'm the one who don't care. I'm the one who goes where no one goes cause they're scared. I'm the one who don't choke when the boat don't float. My throat gets no air. I can barely breathe all the air I need. Oxygen is very thin at the top. I can really sleep. Stars I'm underneath. Shining too bright and I can't turn them off.
I love that. I've noticed over the last few months, whatever, so many tracks have them purge kind of horns going in there. I mean, the purge horns are warning horns for, you know, imminent badness, imminent bad things going to happen. I love that. I've loved those purge films for a long time as well. And if any of you guys don't know about the purge films, is the government in years to come give people one 24-hour period where they can go and they can murder, rape, pillage, do all bad things they can and want to do in certain zones, certain areas in the US, and possibly even around the world. But you've got 24 hours to do that. You can arm yourself up with guns, knives, whatever, kill as many people, as many whatevers you want. But after that 24 hours, that's it for the next year. And that's like a purge. So you purge all the wickedness and the sin in you. And from the film's perspective and the government's perspective, that's going to cleanse everyone and cleanse all the badness from people. Yeah, man. But this purge horns, I think, is an allusion to the industry itself, the music industry. It needs to be purged. It really needs to be washed clean of all the... Listen, I've known this industry for a long, long time. I've worked in this industry for a long, long time. I've known what goes on. I've seen things that make your eyes bulge, man, because you think, what? Yeah, but Tom MacDonald, I love his stuff, and just let's just carry on before I stay too much.
I'm high as the birds now, flying too close to the sun, gotta burn. Wow, I've been turning up and I ain't turning down. Maybe I should chill, but I ain't learning how. Hey, I'm not afraid of success. I'm afraid of what happens if I take a rest. I'm afraid that I'll end up where I was before, in the hood with no money or food for the rent. I'm scared if I look at the water, I'll drown. So I look at the sky and deny there's a ground. I'm not scared of the altitude up in the clouds. I'm scared of the fall, so I don't look down.
Do you hear them purge horns? Wicked. And also that don't look down, to me that's got the connotation of like the biblical connotation as well. See, I know too many things, people, and the biblical thing is his like don't look down. Do you remember with the pillar of salt, Lot, and Sarah, or Sarai, his wife, when the angel said, you need to leave today, because I think this was, now, have I got my facts correct? Was this to do with Sodom and Gomorrah or something like that? I cannot remember. So apologies on that. But when they said, you need to leave this city, you need to leave today, and you need to leave now. But also one thing, do not look back. Do not look behind you. Do not turn round. But sadly for Lot, his wife turned round and she got turned into a pillar of salt. And to me, this analogy is the same thing. Don't look down. And what he's trying to say is, don't look down. Move forward. Keep looking up. Keep moving forward. Keep moving up. Keep moving. Because if you look back and you look down, you see all your detractors. You see all those people, the negative energy, all those people who are trying to hold you back, hold you down, say bad things about you, put you in bad spaces, link your name with bad things. That is my opinion, what Tom MacDonald's saying. He's moving forward and he's going to go on his own volition. He's going to move forward. He's going to do what he wants to do. And if he's correct, he's correct. He's going to move forward. If he's not correct, he's going to fail. But he's going to fail under his own steam, under his own plans. And that, to me, is a good thing.
You. Every single one of you.
See? F you. Tom's done this all by himself. He's been held back by all these people. 2 years ago, he was doing similar sort of things. 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But now, because the numbers are there, people are beginning to say, well, we can't hold this guy back. But he's right. F you. Where were you when he needed you? Where were you when he was living rough? Where were you when he had his problems with the alcohol? Where were you when he really needed you? You weren't there for Tom. F you.
I can't even see you because I don't look down. I can't hide my tears, I dry my eyes and more come out. I can't lie, my fear is suicide, not bank accounts. Keep my chin up, but my head weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Feels like my neck might break, I hear it crack, ignore the sound. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a legendary climb, stand on the edge of the legend, it's very high. Think of the men who are dead cause it got to their head in a cemetery time. I ain't the one who gon' throw it away cause I'm feeling too lonely up here. I ain't the guy who gon' break from the pressure, it's snowing, my pipes are not frozen up here. I don't wanna hear about these YouTube rappers, I am not in that bracket, punk. Billboard plaques all stacked in my mansion, 1 million cash for my taxes, punk. Call me trash while I produce anthems, y'all attacking with plastic guns. I'm the biggest independent rapper in the world, you just live on my planet, punk. Got an acid tongue and massive lungs, every single track I've done is pack the punch. Used to be an addict, yup, I crashed a truck in Canada, going too fast but I got drunk. I was nice at the start but the mood all changed. The reactors who trash me for views are lame. Don't ask me to help you, remove no claims. If I see you punks, you go lose your chains. I am the one who they all call a liar. When I told them that I'd help my mom retire, they thought that I'd buy a new crib and a chain and a ring and a whip and some rims for the tires. Guess what? Mom don't work. Sent 100 grand in an LV purse. Made an album with Nova and Brandon. They own half the masters. I told them the band comes first. Still got the pills that the doctor gave me to combat the depression and the panic attacks. I'm the type of person who won't even take a Tylenol, even when I got a dozen dimes on my back. They're calling me whack, but I don't react. I don't have time to write raps, replying to trash. All me, the whole team, yeah, they trying to cap. I'm concrete, but my demons hiding the cracks. I'm the one. I ain't my liquor for months, and you're lucky I'm sober. I'm nuts when I'm drunk, mix the whiskey with soda. The man I become would invite you all over. Put drugs in your punch. When you pass out, I'll wrap you in plastic and hit you with hammers and flatten your skull till it's crushed. I don't name names, I don't play games. I just aim, spray, and throw the gun. The rappers who hate act like family now. They're trying to jack my style like some hand-me-down.
The rappers that hate him are like family now. And he's saying they've jacked his style. They've taken what he does, what Tom MacDonald does, and they've made it their style. That is so true in this game, guys. That is so true. Honestly.
They want 1 million views, I want a Grammy now. And the closest they'll come is they Grammy sells. I don't even drink, but I'm planning how I can make a brewery in a massive house to give free booze out to these rapping clowns, and they can die using that to wash Xannies down. I'm the most successful guy.
You're giving free booze to wash their Xanax down. Yes, Tom.
I hold a pencil, I've been great for so long. I'm bored of flexing, I became a machine with an iron check inside. Peel the skin off and let the metal shine. I've been the greatest for so long, it feels normal for me to be special. talking, criticizing how I'm doing it my way. If I'm so trash, why don't y'all release your videos on a Friday?
Oh. Let me...
Cause that's my day. Comparing our numbers, you cook like some fried eggs. Like white legs, you only get views if you say my name.
So Tom has just said, if he's so trash, why don't all the other people release their videos, release their stuff on a Friday? And I interjected, and he finished that punchline, because Friday is his day. That is so true, because normally they release it at the start of the week, don't they, to get the numbers. But Tom, being Tom, releases his stuff at the end of the week, and he still has the numbers.
I'm famous and not a great rapper, and you've been working stupid hard. I don't have to rap fast to impress all my fans. I am a superstar! Man, I'm built for this, I kill for this. Never get back all the blood that I spilled for this. I'm at the top, I don't even seem high enough. I need a couple more hails and some stilts for this. Hey, there ain't nobody around. The top of the mountain, I scream and I shout. Nobody up here but me is allowed. The VIP section is deep in the clouds. Go ahead and call me a clown, cause I cannot hear it. Your sky is my ground. To look me in the eye, you'd have to reach the summit. I won't see you coming, I don't look down. If I stepped on glass and my feet on fire, my toes turn black and my shoes melt off and my bones touch ground, I will not look back, I cannot look down. I don't care about a heart against, I gotta be the fire in the dark, I guess. I got a beating heart inside an iron chest. If they're sleeping on me, I ain't trying to rest. Hope they die in their sleep, but I climb to the peak and their eyes never see all the heights that I reach. I deserve it, cause I took the stairs to the moon. I might die from exhaustion, but I like the view. I'm higher than planets, the average person would die from the temperature. Bodies are burning, the oxygen needed for life isn't added.
So Tom's saying, and the video is so good for this as well, is you see him with his head in the clouds here, and he's saying that at that height most people would die because they can't breathe the oxygen, because the oxygen is so thin at that level. But Tom is so high, he's so at the height of his game that that's no problem for him. No problem for him. I love this video. I love the imagery in this video. And guys that know me know that I like to talk about imagery, scene setting, colours, vibes in videos, etc. Because that's my background as well, with the videography, etc. as well. But Tom doesn't need that. He's just him and in front of the clouds. That's all he needs.
When I hold my breath until I'm turning purple. All my life all you did was doubt, and now my success gonna kill you now. Wish I could see him put you in the ground, but as bad as I want to, I'll never look down.
I love those Purge horns. Absolutely love those horns. They fit this track so well. And also the thing I missed earlier as well was, you know, like the big band drums, you know, like the military drums when they walk in, and the big boom, 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 boom drums that come through. They were playing like early on in the track. Fantastic.
You don't get it still. I am the one.
I am the one. Neo, The Matrix, one of my favourite films. That was circa 2000. And yeah, I think what you're saying from that as well is that people need to open their eyes, because what you see on the surface isn't always what is the actual reality of stuff. You know, Neo being the one. And Neo, if you spell that, if you mix those letter ups again, N-E-O is O-N-E, is the one and only, the number one. So yeah, there's a lot of metaphors and metaphors, metaphors and letterfors in this. Tom MacDonald, I love his stuff.
You don't have to admit it to yourself. You don't have to admit it. You don't have to tell the whole world that when you look at me, you have to look up to me. And I don't look down. Look down. Everybody, please keep on talking. I am a superstar!
Totally love that track. And that was around 7 minutes. 7 minutes of absolute awesomeness. That was like a magnus opus, people. Tom's just telling you that he is a bad man. And it's not a bad man like gangster bad man, but he's a bad man. And I'll tell you why he's a bad man, people. Trust me, the pen is mightier than the sword. So words have such an amazing resonance. Words have power, people. And if you can master words, you have power, absolute power. And to be honest with you, in this world, there's certain things. There are words and there are symbols. So if you can master, whether it's the symbols or if you can master words, you can get very far in this world. And Tom MacDonald has mastered words. And he is a craftsman. He is an artisan of what he does. And in this Don't Look Down, what he's saying is, it's the mantra. It's like the word for the day. Don't look down. Don't look back. Don't look down. He was saying you have to look up to him because he is now the benchmark. Because for the last so many years anyway, people have targeted him. They've singled him out. They tried to cancel him. They tried to use him for this, use him for race baiting, use him for class baiting, use him for all sorts of socio-political whatever nonsense. But Tom has never changed. He's always been himself. And I love that from Tom MacDonald. Whether you like him or hate him, he's going to be the same Tom MacDonald today as he was yesterday and he was the day before. But this track, I absolutely loved it. And I thought the Purge horns absolutely just put this track over the top for me. It's a warning. Those horns are a warning. They're telling you the time is now and the time is short. So you better get with the program or, get to stepping. But guys, please, 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 I could chat about this for hours, man. And I could chat about so much stuff in hip hop. And I didn't even say that Tom MacDonald is the modern day version of the hip hop that I'm into. And the hip hop I'm into is all about conscious hip hop, conscious rhyming. And it's all about doing good, positive things, positive vibes. I'm not into negativity, but I understand people who may be blah, blah, blah. But there you go. But guys, I need to stop this now because I could go on forever and I'll start meandering over this, that and the third. But listen, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I love Tom MacDonald. I didn't know what this song was going to be about. I didn't know how it's going to play out. I didn't know what it's going to trigger inside me. So if whatever I said has offended you, that wasn't the intention, but my intention is always to give you an honest reaction and an honest interpretation of what I'm seeing and what I feel and what I think is going on. I may be right, I may be wrong. Put it in the comment section, guys, if you liked it. Put it in the comment section, guys, if you hated it. Put it in the comment section if you wanted to hear more, and put it into the comment section as well, guys, if you want me to do more reactions with the man Tom MacDonald or any other reactions, because at the moment I'm trying to do as many as I can and put them out there for you guys. And yeah, I appreciate all of you giving up your time to listen to me and to watch those reactions. They're all 100% genuine. Like Tom MacDonald's 100% genuine. I'm a 100% genuine fan of Tom MacDonald. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you.